Hello, welcome everyone to our final event of the year. We've got a load of lovely people joining me on screen tonight to tell you what's been going on in the region and also to have some fun in our silly games and our Christmas tech quiz. Thank you so much for spending your lockdown evening with us on Facebook Live or via YouTube. Feel free to send us messages using the chat functions, and we'll be asking for your input later on in the quiz, so look out for that. I'd like to thank our wonderful sponsors. Without their help, we wouldn't be able to put on events, and we're deeply grateful for their involvement with us. One of those sponsors will be joining us here later on. But first off, let me just unclick some stuff. I'd like to introduce some of the team here at Tech&Digital Exeter. My name is Chris, and I'll be your host for this evening. I'm also joined by Catherine, Sarah, and Philippa. So a big virtual clap to them as I bring them on screen.
Hello.
Seamless. Hi, how's everyone?
Seamless. Hi, guys.
Hello.
You joined just in time. I just wondered if you could introduce yourself to everyone who's watching, who might be new. So we'll go with Catherine first.
Hi, everybody. I'm Catherine. I am one of the co-leads of Tech Exeter alongside Chris, and I'm going to be your quiz master for this evening.
Excellent.
Brilliant. I'm Sarah. I head up Digital Exeter together with
Philippa. Hi, I'm Philippa. I help Sarah run Digital Exeter.
Excellent. So we're going to be joined by a few people over the course of the evening. We've got some people waiting in the rings now. So please welcome onto the stream. We've got Alex from Prism, and we've got Martin from the Data Place in Plymouth. So welcome, Alex and Martin.
Hello.
I'll try and get these screens a bit bigger. So, Martin, good to see you. How's things down in Plymouth?
It's good in Plymouth. It's always good in Plymouth. I actually live in Exeter though, so I'm sort of it doesn't matter which side of the room you're on. I'm an outsider. So, yeah.
And Alex, where are you joining us from?
Exeter as well, St Thomas.
Oh, okay, so I can probably see your house from here out the window. So if you hadn't guessed, I'm broadcasting from our lovely Collider studios with all the festive lights going. We've also got, unfortunately, Tony from Cornwall, Tony Edwards, is unable to join us this evening, so that's a shame. And we should have Callum from Landmark Information Group joining us a little bit later as well. So, anyone got any news? What's been happening? This is like a free-form discussion that I haven't scripted, so it's up to you to provide content, I'm afraid.
Would it be good to get a quick description from Martin and from Alex about the database and about Prism? For anyone who doesn't know.
That sounds good to me.
Sure, always happy to do that. Shall I start? Yeah, we're the database. We're headquartered in Plymouth, but we're a very distributed team. We've got people in Taunton and Paignton as well. Lucy sends her apologies this evening. I was hoping that she could come and join us, but not possible. So we help people with data and help people do good and ethical things with data. We're not really like a big data company or anything like that, but we help small, medium enterprises and the civic sector and the public sector do better things with data. So yeah, that's us.
Brilliant. And Alex?
Yeah, we're a local LGBTQ plus network for individuals and allies working in the STEM sector. So that's lesbian, gay, bisexual, trans, and queer questioning and everything else. And yeah, we're based in Exeter, and we've got organisations involved, for example, Met Office, university, and various other science and technology companies and organisations across next time.
Awesome.
And put on some
So
really good talks as well. I always enjoy the Prism talks. It's a good wide variety of talks at a nice sort of sensible level of access. You can always follow along.
Yeah, we just uploaded a few new talks to our YouTube channel, actually.
Oh, I should like have a link is available below kind of thing. I'll dig that out for people. So we've got some people in the YouTube chat. Apparently we've got some sort of out of sync problem going on. So I might just go behind the scenes and have a look and see what's going on there. Thanks, Trevor, for letting us know.
Are we all out of sync, Trevor, or is it worth knowing?
Or is it just me?
Because we know, yeah, Chris has got a bit of an out of sync problem.
I think it's just Chris, to be quite honest.
Okay,
Sorry,
well, I'll just talk less.
You just have to move your mouth after you speak.
I can do this, really. Does that work?
Put on a Santa beard.
Oh, I'm totally not wearing my Santa hat, which doesn't fit over my headphones.
Not going to fix the problem, but it's very festive. I've got my fisted penguin. My ultra sparkly penguin.
Oh,
Chris, you make 2020 looking so much better. The earphones is so funny.
Oh dear. Okay, we have a link for Alex the Prism YouTube channel, and I've just put that in the chat below. Cool. So how's 2020 been for everyone?
Peter
Catherine, what if your
comments seems to have been cleaning all day, so that's maybe how 2020 is for some people.
Have you had any particular highs or lows this year, Catherine?
Well, I'm on lockdown at the moment because I went to Spain to meet my second niece. So that was a highlight. She's 1 month old yesterday. So was really relieved to get out to see her. It was pretty hard going, trying to get test results in time, having to switch to a second flight and got my way through. But so that was a trial and a highlight. And I think my lowlights of the year are probably the same as most people's, but yeah.
Yeah, no one's allowed to mention the C word, I think.
Oh, I also started a new job with local startup Spatial Quotient as their head of product and innovation. So that's been a really fun ride as well.
Excellent. Philippa and Sarah, we'll get some input from you. Haven't heard much from you in the corner. So what have your highs and lows been this year?
I think the highlight, Chris, has got to be you in that Santa hat. It's had me in stitches for the last 10 minutes. Lows, I think, just generally this year, and also the fact that it's Christmas before like I swear it was June, like yesterday.
Agreed.
Yeah, so time moves just
I would say one of Philippa's real highlights is leading the second day of our conference with me.
Yeah, 100%.
I totally need to release those videos on YouTube now, actually. So people can watch them back. We could edit together like a highlights package, I reckon.
Yeah.
Was I in trouble for not hosting the first day as one of my highlights?
Clearly. Got in there. No, I think for me, one of the sort of highlights, if there are any, is just, working from home is hard. But before, early in the year, I was still office-based. And I've actually found it in general a lot easier to do my job more efficiently at home. So I miss my colleagues. I would love to see them like face to face, but the fact that I can now be working from home, and then hopefully, you know, whatever 21 brings, I hope I get to see some of my colleagues more regularly, like face to face, not over video chat. But that's been sort of one of the sort of bittersweet things, I think, about 2020 for me.
Yeah, agreed. Martin, Alex, I see a lot of head nodding coming from your corner.
Yeah, it's all been a bit mad, hasn't it? But we're getting there, hopefully.
Is there any particular highs or lows for you?
Maybe being allowed back in to the lab, but that was probably also an interesting one. It was very stressful trying to remember everything that we had to do.
What kind of lab are you in, Alex?
Just a research lab at the university.
Researching anything in particular?
So I'm developing devices for doing cancer diagnostics primarily.
Very exciting.
Using lasers.
I like how you're all just like, oh, it's just some lab, just some research. And then you're like, no, I'm fixing cancer with lasers.
Yeah, if you say lasers, it makes it sound cooler, right?
Martin, any lasers with the data place?
No lasers. It's been odd because we like to do workshops in person with people with lots of Post-its and things, and we've not been able to do any of those. And so we've tried to move them online, but it was a bit crap, really, if I'm honest. So, but it's been a bit up and down with the business, and I have the same thing that has been mentioned about working from home, and I miss my colleagues. I miss having high definition calls, you know, like in person with them without the freezing that's caused by my insanely good broadband provider, who I won't mention. So I miss all that. And although we've adapted and the business has got better as the year's gone on, as a result of that, it's still, I throw all of that away to you know, like to go back to where we were and not have to do that. That would have been nice if none of that had ever happened. But, you know, and new challenges ahead with the other thing that we're probably not allowed to mention. So,
oh, spoilers! You can't say that and then not tell us.
Well,
but yeah.
Well, let's just say we export services to, you know, like a large continental trade bloc that's near us.
I see. No Brexit talk in here either. Keeping it light. Couple of messages from chat. Peter saying this year has helped him to get through some online courses on Udemy. So yeah, a lot of people doing self-paced learning now at home. So it becomes becoming more the norm, online learning. I don't know about you, but as a tech person, it's great that everyone else is now using all the tech tools that we were just using day to day anyway. But it does mean that everyone now is really good at them, and we've just, yeah. Oh, sorry. But yeah, it's really good. And we've got Trevor saying similar things. It's easy to do meetings now at home. All of the new video conferencing stuff, platforms like StreamYard, have come a long way. So really grateful for those sorts of things. It's just a shame that we have to use them. Yeah, and I won't say anything about Teams. And oh, we've got Lucy joining us. Hi, Lucy.
Hello. Sorry, I'm late. I'm good. A bit late. Sorry. Also, not wearing a Christmas sweater, for which I also apologise. But hey, I made it.
We need to get some sort of virtual filter to put over the face. Martin's not over your face, just like one that detects where your eyes are and just puts the hat over you.
Yeah, that would help.
Martin,
your hat is better, Chris, isn't it?
So yeah, did you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, unless everyone's already been saying where the hell is Lucy, our data lead, then yeah, I'm Lucy Knight. I'm in Martin's team. The database data lead is what I am. Hello.
Hello. Right, I'm being such a bad host. I need to check all the other stuff on the socials. Catherine is our quiz master tonight. Is everyone ready for quiz time? I guess Philippa and Sarah are going to work as a team, given that you're in the same location. So we've got 4 quiz rounds ahead of us. Each quiz round is also accompanied by like a challenge round. So Catherine has set your quiz questions. I've set the challenge questions. The challenges are sort of taskmaster-ish style things and activities. What I want to check with everyone is, do you have your playing cards? Hopefully you do. If you don't, bye Lucy.
Yeah, they don't. And if I take part, I'll just write a number on my pad.
Yeah. What if you don't have playing cards? So then what I need you to do is write the numbers 1 to 5 on a piece of paper, and write it in such a way that we can't see it from the back. So
we missed that instruction. Sorry, can you repeat that one?
Do you have playing cards?
Yeah. Yes.
Then that's fine. You don't need to do anything. You've got playing cards. So if you don't have playing cards, you can just write numbers on the back of a bit of paper. This is not really something you can join in with at home, but hopefully it'll be fun for you to watch. The quiz rounds you can definitely join in at home with. We've got the questions will be put on screen and you can join in. Please don't write the answers in the chat because we can all see the chat. So we don't want you giving the answers away. Right, let me
Chris,
find...
there's a question in the comments. Peter's asking how
do we get...
channel.
If you want to join a Slack channel, then what you need to do is go to our website, which is techexeter.uk, and go to /Slack. I put a message in the chat. On there's an invite link, and that'll take you into our Slack chat channel. Okay.
Right, just to quickly interject, not only was I late, but I'm unprepared. I don't have a pack of playing cards, but I do have, and this is so on brand, it actually hurts, a pack of Scrum poker.
Do they have numbers from 1 to 5? That's all we need.
I can do better than 5.
We specifically need 1 to 5.
Right, hang on. All right, I'm on it. 1, 2, 3, 5. I've got 5, but no 4. All right, we're going to pretend this is this is 4. All right.
Okay, that's a 4. Right. I'm just going to solo myself.
It's all my fault for not briefing you. I'm really sorry.
No comment. No, it's all my fault for not actually reading the instructions, and I'm very, very sorry.
Right, I've got the game instructions here. Let me just find them. I stored them on my computer. Hang on a sec. Just load this up. Come on. Oh, why does it always does that? Hang on. Oh, where's the folder? There it is. Got it. Okay. Game 1. Yes, that's what we want. Oh yes, I call this game Lowest Unique Number Card Game. So the idea is everyone picks a number, not 1 to 10. We'll go 1 to 5 because there's only 5 of us. And what happens is I will ask you to pick a number. You will hold that card in front of you on screen with the back facing to it. And then you tell us what number you've chosen. You don't have to tell the truth. So you could pick number 1 and you could say it's number 2. And then we'll continue until everyone has chosen a card. And the aim of the game is to have the lowest numbered card which no one else has picked. And if you do that, then you win points. So it's that simple. So is everyone clear on the rules for that?
I guess I'm just wondering, what is the value of the lying?
Sorry, what's the value of the what?
Of lying. Do we win based on the card we actually have, or the one we pretend we have?
Well, the lying is so you can put people off, really. Well, we'll play a couple of rounds and we'll see how it goes. So you don't have to choose yet. I'm going to ask you one by one. I'm going to move these windows around, so we're going in order. So the idea of doing it in turn is that Alex could say a number, and then Philip and Sarah, or Lucy or Martin, you might want to change your answer depending on what Alex has said. So Alex, we'll go to you first. Secretly pick a number, 1 to 5, and hold it up to the screen and let us know which number you've picked, and we'll try and look into your eyes and work out if you're telling the truth or not. You'll have to turn your microphone on.
2.
It's a 2. Okay. So Catherine, what number are you going to select?
It's probably the lowest number, right? I'm going to go 1.
Yeah. Philippa and Sarah?
I've got a 5.
Okay, Lucy. Oh, you're on mute as well.
Here we go. Yeah, I got number 2.
2. And Martin, finally.
I go number 1.
Number 1. Okay, so in turn, Alex, can you reveal your number? It's a 2. Oh, so if Lucy has picked a 2, then we're in trouble. Catherine, what have you picked?
Oh, I also had a 2. They're out, Alex.
Oh, so Catherine and Alex are instantly out. Philippa and Sarah. I can't see where your card's gone. Oh, it is. It's there. It's 3. Lucy, what have you got? 3 is winning so far.
Oh.
Oh, no. I think Martin is going to win by default.
He's going to lose.
Everyone has lost. Brilliant game, everyone. Let's go again. So now you know the value of lying. So Alex, please select a number and hold it to the screen.
3.
3. Okay, Catherine.
I'm just going to go safe as Academy 5.
Okay, Philippa, Sarah.
Got a 1.
A 1. I might rename your screen Sarah and Philippa since you're that way round.
We like to confuse.
Lucy, what have you got?
I've got a 1. Sorry, I should be holding my card up. I've got 1.
You should. We need to see the card at all times just so we know you're not cheating. And Martin, what have you
I'm
got?
going with a 5.
Okay, we'll reveal in reverse order this time. Martin, show us your card.
I've got a 5.
It is a 5. He's telling the truth. Lucy, what have you got?
Martin always tells the truth, and I always lie. So if you ever find us standing in front of 2 doors, right, you know what to do.
So Lucy's winning so far. Sarah and Philippa, what have you got?
Oh, they went.
Oh, it's an ace. Catherine?
1, right?
I was lying, but
Yeah,
I was
1.
playing it safe with a 4.
Everyone's chosen a different number so far, so we've definitely got a winner. It's up to Alex to determine who that winner is.
Right.
5 as well.
Oh, so we've got points for Sarah and Philippa.
I will give you guys some fudge, but I can't go outside.
Can you just when we see you?
This is one of my new highlights, is I've learned to make fudge during lockdown.
Hey, why didn't you say that earlier? And can I put an order in?
You have to come get it, and I'll have to throw it out the window.
We can on it, and it's fine.
Okay, final round. And this will be for double the bonus points. So we're going to go again. Alex, please select a number.
3.
Catherine.
1.
Sarah and Philippa.
We've gone for a 4.
I like how you looked at the card as if that is the card that you're saying. Lucy.
Or is it?
I've got 1.
But Lucy always lies. So what's Martin got? Martin's got 2. Okay, we'll go We'll go back to our original order. Alex, please reveal your number. It is 3. Catherine.
It was a 1.
A 1. So Catherine's in the lead at the moment. Sarah and Philippa, what have you got?
4.
A 4. Lucy, what have you got?
Oh!
Also a 4.
Technically, this is unique, right? Might win on a technicality.
Question mark.
And I've got a 2.
So Catherine is a winner unless Martin's chosen a 1. So Catherine is the bonus winner. Although Catherine can't really... Yes. But Catherine can't really play the quiz rounds. So ultimately, I'm not sure where your bonus points are going to go. So we've got, at the moment, Catherine in the lead with 2. Sarah and Philippa with 1. Everyone else, nil points. Well done, everyone, on the first challenge round. Okay, now it's quiz time. So I will pass the baton over to Catherine. Let's see if we can do this. Oops.
Okay, so we have 4 quiz rounds that I have created myself, and only one of them had I already created for prior lockdown quizzes. So you're in luck. I've put in some effort. So straight in with round number 1, a subject very dear to my heart, important ladies, women of tech. So you guys ready for question 1? So first one, who is said to have invented computer programming? And I feel like I'm going to...
Do we shout or do we type?
No, you're going to have to write down your answers and we'll... Normal pub quiz rules.
All right, then.
Right, note down your answers somewhere.
And if you're joining in at home, write down your answer somewhere. If you want to put people off, put wrong answers into the chat.
So I'm going to give, like, I don't know, 30 seconds for a round in this one.
So we'll also be self-marking this. So it's an honor system, so you'll have to write down the answers somewhere and you'll be self-marking. We've got no technical wizardry there. You can go into your home and make sure that you're actually giving us the correct ones.
Lockdown quiz rules, basically. Everyone, an honor system because there aren't any prizes. So, or are there, Chris? I don't know. Okay, question 2 then. What important computer science element was Grace Hopper the first to implement in 1952? So what important computer science element was Grace Hopper the first to implement in 1952?
Is the right answer embarrassing men for implying that women couldn't code? Pretty sure it is, you know.
That might be one of the answers, but I think she wasn't the first to implement that. So, okay, question 3. What was the name of the first programmable general-purpose electronic digital computer, which was programmed by a group of female programmers, including Jean Jennings Bartik, who wrote a really interesting autobiography on the subject? So what was the name of the first programmable general-purpose electronic digital computer? And all of those words are in there because there are so many different first computers that I just want to be sure, but was programmed by Jean Jennings Bartik and her female colleagues, and subsequently written out of the history of it for quite a long time. Okay, so your 30 seconds almost up on that one. Next question.
I forgot that as well. Sorry, Catherine. And there's also like maybe like a 15-second lag to YouTube. So yeah, just in case you're wondering why there's messages coming up on screen and for previous questions, that's why.
So save your questions for 15 seconds or do them really quickly. Okay, so next question. Which Hollywood actress is responsible for inventing a frequency hopping system which forms part of Wi-Fi technology today? So which Hollywood actress responsible for inventing frequency hopping system which forms part of Wi-Fi tech today? And he was also very glamorous. She also invented a sparkling water tablet. Interesting to know. Okay, question 5. What was unusual about the hiring rules for Dame Stephanie Shirley's pioneering software company, Freelance Programmers, which was founded in 1962? So Dame Stephanie Shirley founded a pioneering software company in 1962 called Freelance Programmers, and what was unusual about their hiring policy at the time?
Am I a bad person if I don't even know what? I've never heard of Freelance Programmers.
Oh, it changed its name multiple times over the years. So, but that was what it was called when it was founded.
You are a bad person, though, Chris. It has to be said.
Oh, don't tell Santa.
As long as I won't tell Lucy, that's the main thing.
Question 6, then. Can you name one of the 3 NASA mathematicians who were the subject of the 2016 film Hidden Figures? So only need one of the 3 names of the 3 NASA mathematicians whose contribution to the space race was the subject of the 2016 film Hidden Figures. And you will get an extra point if you can name all 3 of the characters.
We've got some interesting wrong answers for the previous questions. So what was question number 4, Catherine?
The answer was definitely not Question 4 was the Hollywood actress responsible for inventing a radio frequency technology.
Oh, so yeah, not
Not sure
Vanessa
Vanessa
Feltz.
was super big in Hollywood.
No, nor the Vicar of Dibley either.
Trev is really taking the wrong answers only policy very seriously, and I just want to thank him for getting into the spirit of it.
I think Trevor is the originator of the wrong answers only policy.
Right. Maybe we should have a prize for best wrong answer. So, question 7. Who is often described as the mother of the internet for inventing the algorithm behind the spanning tree protocol?
Deathly silence fills the virtual event. No one knows this.
Is that?
I did the Cisco CCNA, which is all about like networks and protocols and STB, and I have no idea.
Which just goes to show how women are represented in tech history. Anyway, the next 3 questions, I wouldn't expect you necessarily to know these people, but they're all from BBC's 100 Women in 2020. So you'll be lucky if you happen to read all those articles, but you may just have to do a bit of guessing or working out, and it's a good way to raise awareness of some of these exciting current women in tech. So Sarah Al-Amiri is the Minister of State for Advanced Technologies and Chair of the Space Agency for which country?
I've just noticed that Callum is the Callum that should be joining us on screen really and taking part with a video. So Callum, if you can check your email, you should have a link to StreamYard, and then you'll be able to join us on screen.
And answer with such great questions as Mother Teresa, which I don't know which that was the answer to because it doesn't specify.
It could be any of them, to be fair. I suspect Callum's having more fun where he is.
I think that was the answer to question 7, the spanning tree protocol inventor.
You guys can still put wrong answers in the chat if you want to. Okay, next question. Erica Baker is the Director of Engineering at which major tech company headquartered in San Francisco? So you can kind of, unless you know, then you can probably take the pick of some of the many major tech companies headquartered in San Francisco. Okay, and last question of the Women in Tech round is which field of technology do the all-female Afghan Dreamers team work in, led by Somaya Faruqi? Which I do not know if I'm pronouncing that right, and apologies if I'm not. So which field of technology do the Afghan Dreamers work in? While you ponder that, I'm topping up my wine. So this is why I prefer being on the Quizmaster side of things. Hello, Callum.
Hi.
Welcome to this side of the quiz.
I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know whether I was meant to be taking part or. Sorry.
You are. You may have. I don't know if you've caught the questions of this round. You might.
I have, but my answers are pretty ridiculous. I've got to warn you.
Okay. Well, that is all at the end of the Women in Tech round. Do we want to skip straight on to the answers? Do you want to be put out of your misery? Yes. Nodding. Okay, answer time. Dun, dun, dun. We need some suspenseful music, Chris. Where's the suspenseful music? Okay, so number 1, easiest one of probably. Who is said to have invented computer programming? I think Sarah finished.
Ada Lovelace.
It is Ada Lovelace, who there is in fact now a building named after at the Science Park. Daughter of Lord Byron, and it's an all-round bit of a polymath. So
yeah, I've taken the wrong answers a bit too seriously here. It's not Marie Curie, is it? No,
it is not Marie Curie. No. So yeah, and Ada Lovelace most impressively invented computer programming where there were no existent computers. She invented it on the theory of a computer. So pretty impressive stuff. Next question. Could anyone get what important computer science element was Grace Hopper the first to implement in 1952? Alex is just doing a hand grabby symbol. I don't know what computer science element that is.
Fudge, I think. He's after you, Fudge.
Computer spider, is that, Alex?
Basically.
Does anyone have an actual answer?
I went with Space Hopper.
I was meaning
That's
bugs.
a nice idea, but yeah, Grace Hopper is quite a key person in the Computer Science Hall of Fame for inventing the compiler. What was the name of the first programmable general-purpose electronic digital computer? It was worked on by Jean Jennings-Bartek and her colleagues. Guys, you need to brush up on your lady tech. Or your tech by ladies, right. It is the ENIAC machine, and there it is with Jean Jennings-Bartek and one of her colleagues.
I actually got that one. Oh, I have no idea why.
I had the other first computer, which I don't think I'm allowed to say, beginning with B.
Beginning with B.
OMB.
Okay, so next question. Which Hollywood actress is responsible for inventing frequency hopping systems?
Hedy Lamarr.
Yes, glamorous, beautiful Hedy Lamarr, also an amazing inventor. So next question. What was unusual about the hiring rules for Dame Stephanie Shirley's company, Freelance Programmers? Any guesses?
See, I think she hired married women.
Oh, sorry?
I think it's that she hired married women.
That's close. You can have a half point for that, or she only hired women. And until the...
We said no men. So does that count?
Yes, that does count. That is effectively exactly the same thing. So that had to change when equal fair hiring policy came in, which was not quite what that was intended for, but anyway. So yeah, there is the advert for wanted full-time assignments based at home, mobile under the wonderful chance, but hopeless for anti-feminists. So next was, can you name one of the 3 NASA mathematicians who were the subject of Hidden Figures, the movie? Anyone got any names?
It was on TV recently, and I watched it, but
That's not a valid answer.
Katherine Johnson, one of them.
Yes, Katherine Johnson. Point for Sarah and Philippa. And there was also Dorothy Vaughan and Mary Jackson.
I got a Mary, but not the right surname.
Looks like Martin was doing a mental fist bump.
I got Dorothy Vaughan, but I spelt it wrong.
That's fine. You can still have the point for Dorothy Vaughan spelt wrong. Okay. So I don't think anyone knew this. To be fair, I didn't know this beforehand. I looked up some additional ladies in tech. So any ideas beyond Mother Teresa and Betty Boop and everything else?
I actually know this little factoid. I think it's Radia Palman.
That is correct. It is Radia Palman. Well done to Sarah. Okay, and then we're into the BBC 100 Women. So what are your thoughts for Sarah Al-Amiri and which country she is Ministry of State for Advanced Technologies for? She's helping lead them to Mars. The answer is UAE.
UAE, okay.
Anyone get the UAE? Okay, Erica Baker. There's a few different tech companies from San Francisco to pick from, but anyone know this or have any guesses?
I just guessed Slack.
I guessed GitHub, or we guessed GitHub.
And Sarah's right again. Yep. Eric's engineering at GitHub. Okay, and last question. Which field of technology are the Afghan Dreamers working in? Chris, you haven't said anything during all of these guesses. Which are you?
I wasn't really paying attention. I've been looking at the socials and stream management.
Any guesses on this one then?
No idea for this one.
It is robotics.
Oh.
So there are some of the Afghan Dreamers working at their robotics.
Yeah, see, I was going to say robotics and then I went with VR. Never mind, eh?
Okay, so that's the end of round 1. Shall we see what scores we had from the group? Do you want to just tot up your scores?
Also, if you want to put your scores in the chat, if you're playing along at home, please do so.
All right, I got 3.5.
No prizes still.
3.5. Oh, I feel better.
What was the
Alex,
half?
I appreciate you, man. That was for saying that Dame Shirley only hired married women as opposed to she only hired women.
Sarah and Philippa got, what is that? My brain.
6.
Mm.
Martin's got 3.
Yeah, I got
Callum
one.
has.
Yeah, I got none. Got 0.
I got 2.
The reading task for you next.
You got to be in it to win it, Chris. What can I say?
Right.
2.
Chris, did you do any of it?
No, I didn't. Sorry.
All right. So
you got Peter with 2 as well.
Peter's got 2. Sarah and Philippa are storming out into the lead with 6. And they also have their points from the previous round. So I don't know if we'll have to adjust for having double the players eventually, but...
Well, I guess technically, Martin and Lucia are also a team, aren't they?
We're not even tech. I would like that to be known. We're digital. We don't know stuff. We don't guess.
I had a look. Technically, my answer for 2 bugs wasn't wrong. She did discover a bug. It was a moth that flew in and blew up a relay or something.
Ah.
Sorry.
But it wasn't a...
She also discovered bugs. I knew that.
I think so. Or a physical bug, an actual bug.
But the first bug was a physical actual bug, but I believe it was a beetle, not a moth.
I see we've already reached the arguing with the quizmaster time of night. It's about half an hour ahead of schedule by my watch.
All right, well,
okay.
Chris, over to you.
Yes, we should probably have a quick couple of minutes to introduce Callum, who is our new, from Landmark Information Group, who is our new sponsor. So massive thanks for joining us today.
No problem.
I wonder if we can, if I move you over here. Yeah. Do you want to just introduce yourself, say who Landmark are, who you are, and let the world know?
Yeah, sure. Well, look, thanks for having us, guys. So I'm Callum. I'm head of talent acquisition over at Landmark for technology. And a bit about us. So we're the UK's sort of leading residential property tech and data company. So we provide sort of data, general information and tech solutions primarily into the property sector. So unfortunately, a lot of the most exciting stuff we do is not for public consumption. But yeah, we do some pretty cool stuff working with government in our solutions business, who operate a bit like a software agency. And then, like I say, core business, that's all sort of property tech, etc., or prop tech as they call it. So a little bit about us.
Nice. Are you local? Are you all remote working, or
yeah? So
how have things changed as well?
Yeah, so we've been at home. We went home a week before everybody else. So we've been at home, I think, since the 17th of March now. So I actually live in Newbury in Berkshire because Landmark have got the big office down in Exeter, but we've also got our Reading office, and we've got offices in Kent and then some smaller offices dotted around the country as well. So yeah, we're not just in Exeter, but the majority of the technical teams are based down there, and that's where we hire a lot of our talent, and that hence the the sponsorship here that we're really excited about. Yeah, we're keen to sort of start flying the flag for Exeter, and it's tech future.
Excellent. Yeah, we've definitely spotted quite a few Landmark staff at our previous events, our meetups, and our conference. So it's great to have you on board as an official sponsor. So yeah, I'm sure we'll hear more from you and get more involved with running events in the future, COVID permitting.
Yeah, exactly.
So we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens in the rest of 2021.
Yeah, exactly. 2020 can go, to be honest.
Brilliant. We're almost there. Don't worry. Just a few more weeks.
Yeah.
Okay, I think it's now time for challenge round 2. So I also have this stored on my computer somewhere. Let me just get this up. I did an operating system upgrade. Oh no. Oh, hang on. Upgraded to Windows 95. Thought it'd be time to join the future. Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah. Forget that. Right. Does everyone have? I'll just do it this way. I think I've got some notes somewhere else I can look up. Does everyone have a pad of paper and a pen? Excellent. Yeah, also, you all might be muted, so please unmute yourselves. This round is all about being creative, and I know you are a lovely creative bunch of people. I want you, I would like you to make the cover of a Christmas card, since it's the festive season. The card needs to have the words Merry Christmas, as it would, and some sort of festive symbol, like a snowflake, Christmas tree, snowman, a robin, just something simple, just something really simple like that. There's one little catch though. You have to draw it. So you need to hold the paper up to your camera, and you have to draw the card without actually looking at the card. You have to draw it through looking at the camera. So
are we allowed to wear that on our Christmas card?
You like what?
Swear words.
I feel like 2020 justifies the swear word, but
it's just gone 8 o'clock, so let's keep this PG for now. Don't start yet. Don't start yet. Hang on. Does everyone have a pen that's actually you can see it on screen? It's big enough. Okay. If you need a bigger window, then what you can do is you can click the cam mic button that's at the bottom, and that will pop up a little dialog box where you can see your own camera, and then you can just use the browser zoom controls to like zoom in on that. So if you hold down Control and push plus, then you can make that a bit bigger for yourself if you need a bigger screen to view yourself on. So, okay, some of you have already started. There's no time limit for this, so yep, hold your cards up and let's get drawing.
So Merry Christmas
I'll put
and something assemble.
Look at the screen.
Oh, that looks like Philippa is looking at the paper.
Are we not allowed?
You're not allowed to look at the paper.
Okay.
You can only look at the video screen.
My hand's in the way.
Have you asked us to have...
Philippa, I see you looking. Yes, absolutely.
Okay, well, stand by. Oops.
I think I'm running out of space.
Merry Christmas.
There's a little S in there somewhere.
Oops.
My hand is super in the way though. I need to be otherwise handed.
Martin's kind of worked out a grid system to help.
Why does
my
that
Excel-based Christmas card? So yeah, it's happy spreadsheets.
it's hard though, because this screen goes in the opposite way to every other like video chat you ever do.
Yep. That's what makes it tricky. That's why it's a challenge.
It's like Pictionary. So that the trouble is on everybody else. My pen is not.
I don't know. What is that in the middle?
No idea.
It's not going well, is what's in the middle.
I mean, on Sarah and Philippa's, it looks like a firework in the corner. Is it?
Oh no! This is the worst drawing in all time. Oh.
Callum is now drawing some sort of
Can't do this.
polar bear, maybe.
Is it looking vaguely what it is now?
So it's not a firework. Philippa, who is the design genius of the two of us, has chosen to draw.
This is COVID virus.
Oh, that's not Christmassy. COVID was banned on this call.
Merry Christmas 2020 COVID.
Oh dear.
Bad language with it. Does my centre picture look a bit more legit now?
Oh, even it's a tree.
It's definitely a tree.
Looks more tree-like.
Yeah, it's a tree towards the
I'm
end
liking.
of the season.
Oh, I like Lucy's. Lucy's has got a little snowman. That looks like
I couldn't form an actual word at this point. I'm struggling with the whole word. Got snowman, right?
I couldn't even join that.
Okay.
I couldn't even draw that by looking at it. Straight on. So, you know.
I'm just going backwards.
I think it's time to look at these one by one. I think so. We'll start with Callum. So Merry Xma.
What's he
That's great. I mean, is he?
No.
Is he smoking something, or is he sticking out his tongue?
It does look like he's just smoking, yeah.
PG
No,
anyway.
smoking else, having a break.
Okay, let's have a look at Alex's. Oh, that's a great snowman.
I think
I like that
Oh,
one.
Stop.
That
It's very jelly-like.
Oh, that's pretty good.
that's pretty good.
It's meant to be a scarf. It's meant to be a scarf.
It looks like a snow cap. It's got little pointy ears.
He looks like he's got goggles around his neck, but
Looks like he's just got off the plane,
PPE coming off.
flying down to Rio. Yeah.
he looks like he's been very windswept
Yeah.
that way.
A face mask that he's dropped down through his neck.
Okay, Sarah and Philippa, your COVID card.
It's a very thematical 2020 specific Christmas card.
I like how it looks like it says "Marry Xmas." Please marry Christmas so we can all have honest.
You know, you had to draw when you look at yourself on the camera. You'd think after 6 months of video calls, we'd be over it, but really not, hey?
This is flipped though. So not.
Yeah, it's not mirrored.
Yeah, it is.
Our view is not mirrored, so it's really hard.
You did put something in the middle of the card.
Oh, you
did
want to
you?
see that again? We did.
It is COVID.
So
We just wanted to give it a message, really.
you can't tell what this is, can you?
Okay. So how many letters are in your first word then?
Yeah, there's essentially 5 letters.
Just really yelling at it.
It's swearing itself correctly this year. I mean, it's definitely time for it to go.
What is that, like 10 house points for actually managing to write backwards? Doc 20 for misspelling a swear word. How's that work?
So,
Happy next term, is
so
that?
Martin
Yeah. It says
has
happy.
something.
It's supposed to be a star or a snowflake or something at the top, but
Was it meant to be ancient runes?
Yes, Martin. Say
You
yes.
miscount how many letters
everything
were in
about
happy.
spreadsheets is ancient runes, as we know. So, this is just like happy formulas for and only the best for 2021.
You've invented a new character with 2 P's and one block.
Yes, it's kind of odd, isn't it? Wasn't intentional, I can assure you.
You'll have to add it to you'll have to add it to Unicode.
Yeah.
Start the petition now.
Double P. But I did encounter the first spreadsheet in a South American museum, and it was a piece of string with a load of knots in it, and that's how they counted the census of the.
Yeah, Kipu. They're really good, those.
Okay, show us what your creation was, Lucy.
Oh, yeah, such as it is. All right, also a snowman. Mine has a carrot nose, though. I'm just pointing that out in case that's supposed to judge it in any way.
Oh,
I couldn't actually write anything that looked like. I mean, here's my first attempt at Merry Christmas. All right.
we are missing the text. There we go.
Well, it's in 2 parts, right? Because I only have scrap paper.
I think it's yeah, I like it, Lucy. I like the carrot nose.
Thank you. Thank
Character.
you.
Yeah.
Little hands.
Yeah, it's got lines and everything.
And he's got fingers. That's good. Detail there.
There we
Okay,
go.
so I guess I have to judge now and give scores. So if everyone can
I didn't
put
get
them up on screen. Oh, Catherine. Sorry, Catherine. Let me do this. Sorry, we didn't see Catherine's.
You could probably tell where I
That-
didn't quite understand the rules and was maybe looking down at my paper versus what happened afterwards.
Yeah, petition to have the lettering disqualified, please.
So I feel like the top, you could
Yes.
probably Mary at the top was not. The rest of it was looking at the camera mostly. So ignore that.
As,
Just there you go.
there we go. Christmas, right? Tree Christmas. Okay, so I think I'm going to have to give Alex points for that. I mean, brilliant snowman, excellent writing. And then, so Alex, we're going to give you 5 points for that. So, what Sarah and Philippa's look like again? Can you hold yours
I
up?
have to draw the 5 points backwards in the mirror.
Yeah.
You have to write the word
I am
five.
going to give. So next is Sarah and Philippa with 4 points. Then it is Callum with 3 points. Lucy with 2 points. One. I guess I have to give Martin 1 point. And I'm going to disqualify Catherine for writing by looking at the paper. So, well done, everyone.
Justice.
I managed to do the 5 backwards. I also got very. I also managed to sniff a lot of pen during that.
So yeah, if you try and do this at home and you're doing it in a Zoom chat, then it's a lot easier because your screen is mirrored. With this system that we're using, our screens are not mirrored, so it's a lot harder for everyone to draw things backwards. So you did really, really well. Congratulations.
It made my
you should
brain
be proud of
hurt a
yourself.
I feel so much better
now you just have to select. You have to select a loved one to give that card to at Christmas time.
What? So we no longer have them as a loved one?
I have some ideas.
Yes.
Okay. I got a list.
Okay, so I think it's quiz round 2, Catherine.
Quiz round 2. Back to the Christmas quiz. Let me share my screen. Time for round 2. Can everyone see that? I can see it, so I guess you will.
Yeah,
right. Round 2 is holidays and traditions from around the world, which I will admit this is the round that I had pre-made before this for an Easter quiz and has been very useful in various different holidays throughout the extended lockdown. So, right, everyone ready? I'm going to get my little timer. Okay, question 1. Starting simple, what day is Thanksgiving in America? And you'll get half point for a partial answer and full point for the full answer. What day?
It's a Thursday.
Okay, so you're just shouting out answers. You told people not to do that on the chat, and now you're doing it yourself.
I thought you meant as in a date. I guess not. I also don't know if I'm right or wrong. I was just saying a day.
Are you asking day of the week or what dates in the calendar?
I'm asking for what day is it? And if you have a partial answer, you get a half point. And if you have the full correct answer, you get a full point.
Okay.
Okay. And
that's still ambiguous.
It is purposely ambiguous. What day is Thanksgiving in Canada? Same rules apply. Partial answer gets a half point. Full answer gets a full point. Turkey Day is not a date or a day of the week. Okay, so what day is Thanksgiving in Canada? So time's up on that one. Question 3. Which Pixar movie is based on the Mexican tradition of Dios de los Muertos? So which Pixar movie is based on the Mexican tradition of Dios de los Muertos? I think that pronunciation went a bit weird there. Apologies to anyone who's Latin American. Okay, I feel that one's an easier one, so I'm going to move on to question 4. What typically does not happen on your birthday in Korea? So what typically does not happen on your birthday in Korea that would normally happen in other places? And I'm looking for a particular thing, not just any list of things that typically don't happen on your birthday. Okay, time's almost up on that one. Go on to question 5. Who delivers gifts to children on Christmas Eve in Catalonia? And how does he deliver them? You get a half point for each part of this answer. So who is it who delivers gifts to children on Christmas Eve in Catalonia in Spain? And how does he deliver them? Okay, question 6. Okay, this is a truncated version of the question, right? In Japanese folklore, it was believed that tools could acquire a spirit. This is a drawing round here, so get your pens and paper ready. Believed that tools could acquire a spirit, becoming ghosts, known as Tsuko Mogami. One of these is the umbrella ghost, Kasa Obaki. I want you to do me a drawing of Kasa Obaki. Remember, he's an umbrella ghost. Points will be awarded based on similarity to the way Kasa Obaki is typically depicted. And there will also be a bonus point for whichever is my favorite drawing, and that does not matter if it is accurate or not. So I'm going to give you 30 seconds to do me a drawing of Kasa Obaki, the umbrella ghost. And I encourage everyone at home to play along and share them on Slack or wherever you want to share them. Okay, your 30 seconds of drawing is up. I will review the drawings at the end. So, question 7. We're into the crazy Southwest traditions part of this round. So the next 4 are all about crazy Southwest traditions. So, first off, what do Devonians put into trees when they are wassailing? So, what do Devonians put into trees when they are wassailing? So, normally this is the toughest round that I put in on this quiz with people not from the Southwest, but I'm expecting you guys to ace this bit. Okay, question 8. What do the people of Ottery St Mary carry through the streets on bonfire night? What do the people of Ottery St Mary carry through the streets on bonfire night?
See, I want to say cheese, but I feel like that might be a different celebration.
It might be. You should watch We Are the Champions on Netflix. That's got a very good episode about the cheese rolling of Gloucestershire.
Cheese is Gloucestershire's thing.
I want to say drugs because that's kind of universal, isn't it?
Okay.
But obviously this year, nothing was carried through the street.
Probably not. Though you could probably socially distance it.
The
viruses
thing was possibly carried through the street.
Yeah. To socially distance this one, to be honest, even though that's not what is normally done. All right. I had to. Normally, my round is full on Devon for the last set of questions, but I have expanded. I expanded partly for Tony's sake, and he's not here, so there we go. Cornwall. So, what can you expect to look up at you from Cornish stargazy pie, which is eaten on December 23rd to mark Tom Boak Eve? So what can you expect to find looking up at you from your Cornish stargazy pie? And I'll probably give an extra point for the more detailed answer for this one. All right, and final question of this round. What is a surprisingly popular Christmas Day activity in Cornwall? And I am looking for a particular activity. Trevor, I like the idea that they're going to carry people called Mary through the streets. I'm enjoying that one.
I mean, we can't prove they don't, so.
The real answer is too silly to make up a silly answer. Well, Trevor clearly knows what happens up the sailing, so there we go. Okay, that is the end of round 2. Are we ready for the answers? Is everybody on the edge of their seat for the answers? Okay. So what day is Thanksgiving in America? Chris, what day is Thanksgiving in America?
I just said it flippantly. I didn't realize it would be the correct answer.
It is the half point answer. Does anyone have the full point answer?
Is it the last Thursday of November?
Thursday of November, so that is almost always the last Thursday, so I will give you that. Did anybody else have 4th Thursday of November? In which case you get a point. If you had Thursday, then you probably don't get a half point anymore because Chris gave that all away. Half points for everyone. It's Christmas time. All right. So
this year it was the 23rd.
It was not the 23rd.
Was it not the 23rd?
26th, I believe.
26th, sorry.
I think. Anyway, so same question, but for Canada. What day is Thanksgiving in Canada?
We've got 12th of October.
Is that the 2020 Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
Because Thanksgiving in Canada, same model, 2nd Monday of October. So if you have 2nd Monday of October, you get a point. If you have Monday, you get a half point. And if 12th of October was in fact this year's Thanksgiving, then I'll give you a half point for that. Let me have a look. Canada, Thanksgiving Day this year, 2020, October 12th. So yes, Sarah and Philippa, you can have a half point for that because that was true this year. All right, question 3. Which Pixar movie? Someone shout this one out. Someone must know. Nobody knows. You guys need to get on Disney Plus.
I don't actually watch TV, so that's probably going to be a bit of a handicap in this round, yeah?
It is Coco. That's the only TV-related question. So
I didn't even know that was a Pixar film.
very nice Pixar film about the Mexican Day of the Dead.
Oh, I put Day of the Dead. Do I get a half point?
No, because that was in the title of the question.
No, it was in Spanish.
I knew it was the one about dead relatives, but that's all I know from watching a trailer at someone else's house. Do I get half a point for knowing it's that?
No.
Nah, worth a try. Worth a try.
Not a hard question. Okay. What typically doesn't happen on your birthday in Korea?
Giving presents.
Getting presents.
No. Any more guesses?
Singing happy birthday.
Chris, any guesses from you?
No idea.
The answer is your age does not change unless your birthday is on which day?
Thursday.
The 1st of January. In Korea, every person's age increases on the 1st of January every year. So the only people whose age increases on their birthday are those born on the 1st of January. And knowing how old someone is very confusing and complicated. Okay. And as you can see, you do get plenty of cake and presents and pineapples and crazy outfits. Okay, so who delivers gifts to children on Christmas Eve in Catalonia? And how does he deliver them? Does anyone know this one? Any guesses?
I guess the Pope on a bull.
The Pope on a bull? I like it. It's not true. It is Cagatio, who I have one of right here that I just bought for my tree as I was over in Catalonia. And he poops them out. So the children, they hit the log, Cagatio, and he poops out some small presents, a bit like a stocking in the UK.
So why do I feel that this is something they made up for tourists? Just a hunch.
I'm afraid it's very much not. My family are, my brought-in family, married-in family are Catalonian, and he's a very, very important part.
And they swear it's legit. Oh, okay, no, fair enough then. I'm Not entirely convinced, but okay.
We better ask a question.
It's one of those things that when my sister-in-law first explained to me, I just had no comprehension of what I was being told whatsoever and thought there was a major language barrier. But I have encountered many Kagatillos since then, and there's a song and there are animations, and it's a very nice tradition of hitting a log with a stick until it poops presents for you. So there you go. Okay, this is my favorite round of this quiz, is the Casa Obaki Umbrella Ghost round. So I want to go to each person individually and I want to see your umbrella ghost. And I am going to be ranking them in terms of accuracy and what I like. So, Chris, can you tee me up one person at a time? You go to okay, that's Lucy's.
Yeah, we'll go with Lucy first.
I'm enjoying that. It's got a little duck mouth. I like it. All right. Who's up next, Chris?
Got Callum next.
Callum has a tiny gun. I love it. Why did you
umbrella with a gun?
Why is the ghost of an umbrella so threatening? All right, next up. Alex, have you been playing a lot of Pac-Man? Have you been playing too much Pac-Man? Okay, next one. Sarah Philippa. You got one, or have you got two?
I just did Totoro.
That's not Totoro, that's a fat cat with an umbrella.
It's Totoro. It's my version of Totoro, you know. It's not
to remind myself. Okay.
I have zero artistic talent in my defense, so I just went.
It's very cute. It's a very cute little smiley umbrella. Is that all of the contestants? Chris, did you draw me an umbrella ghost?
I didn't draw you an umbrella ghost. No, sorry.
I drew you a terrible backwards Christmas card that you got angry with me about, and you didn't even draw me an umbrella ghost. All right. Can I just look at Lucy's again? Okay. Right. So here is one of the many representations of Casa Obaki. He's a beautiful creature. I'm going to give a point to Lucy because a lot of representations of him have that whole cloaky deal going on.
Can we see the screen?
Oh, where did the screen share go?
Okay.
That's terrifying.
Yes. Yeah, so Lucy, you get a point for the most accurate. And then my favourite, who gets the cat's favourite umbrella ghost point, goes to Callum and his strangely threatening little gun-wielding umbrella ghost. So put those points down on your sheet. Chris, he's our new mascot. Well, that's just a ghost carrying an umbrella.
Yeah, isn't that what you wanted? Umbrella ghost?
No, I wanted a ghost of an umbrella.
Oh, sorry. I need a full technical spec next time. Sorry.
I gave the full technical spec. It was believed that tools could acquire a spirit, becoming ghosts. Anyway, right, there we go. Picture round. Okay, we're into the crazy Southwest traditions. What did Devonians put in trees while they were sailing? I feel like we should let Trevor shout that out in the chat, but he's going to be 15 seconds late. Who else knows? Who's done some more sailing? Lucy's done some more sailing. What did you put in the trees, Lucy?
Okay, so in order, bread soaked in cider, followed by a maiden dressed in white with flowers on her head, and then some buckshot for good measure. Because why should it make sense?
Oh, wait, well, I'll give you the point for that because you were there. My answer is toast. Toast. So anyone who has toast, you have a point. And I will also, because Lucy's been, accept bread soaked in cider. Okay. What do the people of Ottery St Mary carry through the streets on bonfire night?
Burning tar barrels.
That is correct. Flaming barrels of tar. So good old health safety puncher 7. Okay, what can you expect to look up at you from Cornish stargazy pie?
I put a pasty.
What, pasty inside the pie? That is some extreme level of pies.
That's pieception, that is.
It's pie squared.
Oh, I see what you did there.
I was saying toast, but I'm not sure if that is the lag for the last question or whether we're also expecting toast in our stargazy pie.
It's hard to tell with Trevor, to be fair. But yeah. See, I'm going to go with fish heads because why not?
Fish.
Yes, point for anyone who said fish. And if you said pilchards, then you can have an extra point. So there we go. Delicious, delicious looking stargazy pie. Okay, and finally, what is a surprisingly popular Christmas Day activity in Cornwall?
The sea. Swimming in the sea.
Swimming in the sea.
Wild
Is it
swimming.
with or without clothes? No, it's with clothes. Okay.
With or without clothes, I think it's all the same. But these people have quite a lot of those.
I don't think that's just a Cornish thing.
That is the end of round 2. So, time to top up your scores. And when you're ready, okay, Lucy's got 5. 2 for Martin. You've gone down, Martin.
We got 5.5.
5.5, Sarah Philippa.
Yeah, I got 5.5 as well.
5.5. Callum's really improved from that most improved player from last round. 3 for Alex. A slight up curve there. Definitely a positive trend. You and Martin are just passing in the night there.
In my defense, it's past my bedtime now, so you know.
Chris, I'm going to pass back to you, and I might take a short comfort break while you're taking over proceedings.
Yeah, we could all take a comfort break. Just saying.
Yeah, I think we can all take a very quick comfort break. So I will just fill space. I could put the lights on or something. Yeah, I should probably mute everyone. Mute. Again, thank you very much to everyone who's joined us tonight, whether you're watching on Facebook Live or on YouTube, or if you're replaying this later because you've got nothing else better to do. Big thanks to our sponsors tonight. So Landmark Information Group, Set Squared Exeter, Grey Matter, and Stephen Scone Solicitors. Massive thanks to them. They sponsor us with actual money so that we can put on events and have physical meetups and book venues and have signage and banners and even some prizes for when we run competitions and stuff. So massive thank you to our sponsors. We couldn't do it without you. We love you. Okay. Right. Hopefully everyone will be coming back shortly. It is game round number 3. So yeah, let me just see if I can get my Windows machine working again. Let's go to this. Oh, here we go. This looks better. Yep. Hey, we've got a login box this time. Excellent. Totally secure password there. Oh, internet. Let's go on the internet. I need to install a modem. Has anyone got a modem? Maybe I'll ask for a modem for Christmas, I think. Yeah, I'll put that on my Secret Santa list. Okay. Oh yeah, game 3. Here we go. Oh, my favorite font, Comic Sans. Oh yes, this game I've called Anagram Scavenger Hunt. I wonder if everyone's back yet. Nope. People are still there, milling around. I wonder what else is on this computer. Oh, some lovely pictures. It looks like I've only got 16 colours. So yeah, some lovely sand. Ooh, Yosemite. I'm sure that looks lovely in full colour. What is the colour mode? 16 colours. Excellent. Might ask for a graphics card for Christmas as well. Music. Does this thing have sound? Oh no, 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 Beck. Thanks very much.
Which version of Windows are you up to now, Chris?
Oh, it's just crashed. Oh no, it's still here. This is Millennium Edition. So
time.
yeah, bang up to date. Yeah.
Everyone knows Windows to work with 3.11 is the best Windows.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, I wouldn't upgrade from 3.1.
Have to load all your network drivers before you start Windows. That's the only right way to do it, really.
Oh, I still need to get that modem.
You're not worried about all the Millennium bugs coming up with this whole Millennium Edition?
That is a good point. I'll probably have to do another upgrade at some point. But I can't really afford a faster computer than this at the moment. I have to wait.
Ooh.
Okay. Anagram scavenger hunt time.
This sounds fun when everyone gets back. Quick fact in between is that I learned from No Such Thing as a Fish, the podcast, is that the America only just shut down during Trump's presidency their Millennium Bug Task Force. They were having regular Millennium Bug updates up until very recently, in the last few years.
Wow. Maybe they still had things that need fixing?
I think it was one of those things that someone had asked for a report once, and people were still continuing to produce the report until someone told them to stop.
So the next one of those sorts of things is the Unix epoch. So basically it's an integer which counts the number of seconds since 1970, or 1st of January 1970. And if you've got a 32-bit integer, then that basically expires or gets to the end of the number range in 2038. So we're going to have the same sort of Millennium Bug problem in 2038. So that's something to look forward to.
Without such a catchy name.
Yeah, I'm sure they will come up with a catchy name for it. They've got a while to do it. Yeah. There must be some sort of pandemic bug related naming convention. Right, we're just waiting for Sarah and Philippa to come back. Oh, and we're also just waiting for Lucy. I should have gone to the toilet as well, really. Never mind.
You can go in the next quiz round, given that you're not answering my question.
Are you tallying the numbers for the quiz and the points?
I'm tallying all of it. I've got all the numbers tallied in my very high-tech fashion here, including
Excellent. I've been doing the same, but I feel that mine might be incorrect. So
I've got the points from both your rounds and the quiz rounds.
Brilliant. At least someone's on the ball. Someone reliable.
I want a very wonky, poorly drawn out ball. I drew it like this, without looking. Are you proud of me?
So, what's everyone drinking tonight? Just got beer,
I've got
wine.
Homebrew.
Homebrew, Alex.
My first ever homebrew, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, our first ever homebrew.
My first ever homebrew that I've got for this Christmas is sloe gin. Made my own sloe gin. that's waiting for Christmas.
Awesome. Drinking gin right now. Gordon's pink,
Yay.
apparently. Very good.
Sarah and Philippa, I can see you talking, but your microphone's not on, so I don't know what you're saying.
We're ginning.
Ginning.
Chin chin.
Gin.
I was admiring the fact that you your gin out of the strawberry, undercover.
Yeah, it's a case of accidents, and I'm not going to say how many of those we've had before we decided to buy these, but this is brilliant.
Yeah, Lucy, I'm known at work for the one that drinks her keyboard regularly in coffee, so I hear you.
You also get the hipster look of drinking from a mason jar.
Oh, I know, right? It's great.
Ticking all the boxes.
This came about when we were doing Dungeons and Dragons. Got to have the sippy cups, otherwise, the board gets ruined.
I love an adult sippy cup.
Right.
I have one that says, "If life gives you pineapples, make pina colada."
Is everyone ready for the game? Yes, I'm just going to go anyway. So need to go back to my computer. Yes, so this game is called Anagram Scavenger Hunt. I'm going to put an anagram on the screen. And the idea is, hopefully it's an item that you will have in your household or near you. So there is an element of having to leave the computer. When you do this, please remember to take off your headphones or earphones so you don't then just throw your computer on the floor. That has happened, and I will not be responsible. Okay, so decipher the following anagrams, find the item. The fastest two people will win points. So the first person will get 2 points, the second person will get 1 point. So you could, in theory, wait until someone has shown enough. Yes. So, anagram 1. Ready to fetch this item. It's Rolo Tittle. What is that? Oh, I can see movement.
Toilet roll!
Yes. Oh, yes. So Sarah and Philippa got in there just before Catherine. Well done.
I am a
everyone
little
else
bit
just
spooked by the fact that you just had those handy. Not going to lie.
Stockpiling, clearly. Drawing, unfortunately, unless you're actually going to use that bit of paper as toilet roll, doesn't count. Okay. Anagram number 2. Tag of Warless. Tag of Warless. I'll give you a clue. The of is the same, so it's still in the middle. So it's something of something. I made these really hard because when I tried this with friends, they said it was too easy. So I fear that I might have gone the other side of that.
When they're doing it at 9 o'clock on the Friday.
Lucy got it. Oh, so Lucy has got it. So it's going to be Lucy and then Catherine, because Catherine, I guess, just had some water
I always
nearby.
have. But finally, my petrol thirst is coming in handy.
So after 2 rounds, we've got level pegging of Catherine, Sarah and Philippa and Lucy, all with 2 points. So it's anybody's game. Am I enthusiastic enough? Anagram number 3. Hope you're playing along at home as well. Unfortunately, we don't have cameras in your house, so we can't see what you're doing. But fortunately, sorry, we've only got Alexas listening to you in your house. We don't have cameras on them yet. Anagram number 3 is Ape Snoot. Ape Snoot.
Oh, God.
Oop. Oh, Callum is off. I think everyone else might know what it is, but since 2 people have left their seat, I mean, why bother
They're
getting
too far
up?
away. Potatoes? No.
Oh, Callum, what are you holding up? Callum's holding up toothpaste. Kat's got teaspoon. The correct answer is teaspoon. Callum, I feel you should come on microphone and explain your working. Or we're going to get no audio from Callum.
I just sort of went with it.
I did. Sarah told me it's not toothpaste. There's no H.
Because there's 2 people who get the prize, so the rest of you are just sitting.
Yeah, so I feel Lucy's just gone to get a teaspoon now, and she's going to get the extra bonus point.
Technicality.
Yes.
There we go. Right.
I'm out of breath.
Excellent work.
Right. Okay.
It's good. There aren't that many of these rounds, so don't worry.
I have to make up the points because I get no quiz round points.
That's true. A for effort, Callum. I'm sorry, your toothpaste was not the answer.
I'm hoping it's going to be one of the anagrams anyway.
Okay, anagram number 4 is beard.
Oh, well, that seems...
Beard. Actually, yes. So if now you know what it is because it's been shown on screen, you will need a beard for later on in the final part of the quiz. So if you can all go fetch a slice of beard, please, that would be great.
Did I?
Yeah.
Did I get it?
You got it. You were not the first, unfortunately.
Who were the first 2? Who were the first 2?
Sarah and Philippa were first.
Second?
I think. I think actually, Callum, you were second. Or no, I think either Callum or Lucy were second. I'm going to need.
I'm going to put Callum.
Yeah, VAR. We can.
So.
I'm going to put Callum. I'm going to say it was Callum. Yeah. So you will need a slice of bread for the final challenge task later. So.
We don't have any in the house. The shopping doesn't arrive till tomorrow.
And I'm on lockdown.
Oh, no.
Bread is frozen, so you're not going to make me defrost one of my precious slices of bread, are you?
No. In that case,
turn my
Catherine,
bread to the freezer.
Return it to the freezer, please. Martin, maybe I'll send you a message on some sort of bread replacement item that we can get for you, which hopefully won't reveal the challenge for later on.
Or you could deliver me a loaf of bread, which would be even better.
Yeah, Deliveroo, you can get a Deliveroo from Co-op.
I'm definitely not doing that.
Unfortunately, we do not have the budget to cope with everyone's Deliveroo orders at the moment in time. Item number 5, so this is the last challenge.
Oh, I thought that was it.
Wait for Catherine to get back. No, there's just one more. And I just want you to...
They're hot.
Sorry, this is a running around challenge. But I want you to find something in this colour. So I'm not sure what Sarah and Philippa are laughing about. It's just, I want something that is this colour. And the colour is on screen.
I'm just going to put my speaker up until it becomes whatever colour you're looking for.
So the colour I'm looking for is yellow. Yes, that's correct. And it was Lucy first and Sarah and Philippa second. So congratulations.
Okay, Lucy for 2 points, Sarah and Philippa for 1
Lucy
point.
for 2 points. Yeah.
Okay.
And that is the end of the challenge round.
Ooh.
So,
do I have the same points?
Well done.
I have 5 points.
Let us confirm.
5 points.
Correct. Yes, I got 5 for Lucy.
4 for Sarah and Philippa. 4 for me.
I've got 5 for
Callum.
I've got 5 for Sarah and Philippa. I don't think they're going to argue either way.
I think
we'll say I've got 2, 2, and 1.
Yeah,
Sarah and
that must be right, because otherwise my 2s and my 1s don't add up. All right.
Okay.
5 for Sarah and Philippa, 4 for me, 1 for Callum. Callum, you and me are a team now to compete with those 2.
Cool. What's that?
You and me, we're a team now. We got 5
right, okay, cool.
between us. Plus, I know all of the quiz answers, so you're in.
Okay. Yeah. So some people did join in. They got toilet roll.
But no heroes.
Okay. Yeah. What is next? Okay. So I guess final quiz round.
3rd quiz round.
3rd quiz round. You're right. No. Yes. You are right. Sorry. It's been a long day. Maybe we'll just make it 3 rounds of quiz.
I built 4 rounds of quiz.
Sarah's like, yes, please. It's been almost 2 hours. Everyone agrees.
I'm just thinking, finish strong.
Yes, we'll finish strong.
Okay,
we'll finish with.
We finished with the end of round 3, apparently. So, wait, what do you want to do then? You want to finish? Wait, stop.
We'll go. Whichever round of quiz questions you want to finish with, we'll make the next set of quiz questions the last one, and then we'll do the final challenge, and then people can go to sleep.
All right, I'll leave the choice up to you. Do you want more anagrams? Because the next is the anagram round. Or would you prefer crazy inventions?
Inventions.
Sorry.
All those in favour?
Crazy invention.
Yeah.
Crazy inventions. Okay.
That looks unanimous to me.
On to round 4.
Inventions.
You know how much work it was making up those anagrams? That was hard. That was hard work.
I'm sorry. I'm sure we can
way,
reuse them.
You've got a head start on next year, yeah?
They're Christmas-based anagrams.
Like the bonus round. Those that can stay awake.
Yeah, anyone who wants to stay on can have anagrams. Right, did I share my screen? No.
Yes, please share your screen.
Okay, round 3/4, the final round. So this round is crazy inventions. So question 1, what rhyming invention? Wait, let me find my written out questions that have a bit more context. Macintosh are famous for inventing the waterproof jacket, but what crazy rhyming invention did they inspire Royal Naval officer Peter Halkett to design in the 1840s? So Macintosh are famous for inventing the waterproof jacket, but what crazy rhyming invention did they inspire Royal Navy officer Peter Halkett to design in the 1840s? 10 seconds left. Okay, question 2. The cyclomer was a new type of bicycle invented in Paris in 1932. What was its special ability? So the cyclomer was a new type of bicycle invented in Paris in 1932. What was its special ability?
If you're watching along at home, we want to see your wrong answers in the chat. So give us some wrong answers.
Give us your best and most imaginative, ridiculous answers.
It does feel like there should be some sort of prize for the best wrong answer. To be fair, there should be something for all that effort.
There was one I enjoyed earlier about Grace Hopper doing something with space hoppers, but I forget what was particularly good.
It was a tragedy that she never got the credit for that work, quite frankly. It's wrong.
Women get written out of everything. That's just a cross we bear on our space hoppers. What did Neko Mimi, created by Japanese company Neuroware in 2011, allow you to control with your brainwaves? So what did the Neko Mimi, created by Japanese company Neuroware in 2011, allow you to control with your brainwaves? Okay, question 4. What was the name of the adorable interactive seal robot created by Japanese automation company AIST and first debuted in 2001?
I remember this one, but I can't remember what its name is, though.
If you do remember, could you shout it out loud for us?
It's Thursday.
So what was the name of the adorable seal robot created by AST and debuted in 2001 and used to help the elderly and people with Alzheimer's, etc., and was the forerunner to most of the electronic sort of pets and comfort robots we have today? Okay, question 5. Which company developed Spot, the dog-like robot for remote operations? So which company developed Spot, the somewhat dog-like robot for remote operations such as clearing up battlefields, etc., and bomb detection?
And is now owned by Hyundai.
Really?
As of yesterday, I think.
Yeah.
Is that the answer then?
No, because it's which company developed it, not which company bought them out.
But if Chris could stay on mute long enough, I suspect we would find out.
It's only because it's systems. That's the only reason he knows.
Okay. So, question 6. How tall was the USA's first giant piloted mech created by Megabots in 2015 to challenge their Japanese rivals, who were the only other giant piloted mech in the world? So taking giant fighting robots out of anime and into reality. And I have encountered this robot, and it fired some t-shirts at me. That does give it away.
Trevor thinks...
Wait, which question?
Yeah, Trevor thinks my clue, the Spot robot one, he thinks I've given it away. So clearly I've said too much. But Lucy's shaking her head. She doesn't know.
I thought that he was saying that being fired t-shirts at gave away the height of the robot.
Is it really, really tiny? Is that what it is?
A really, really tiny t-shirt.
No, really, really tiny robot.
Firing giant t-shirts, regular size t-shirts. Okay. What was the name of the first home-built 3D printer created by MakerBot Industries in 2009? So what was their very first model called that they came out with in 2009 that you could put together at home as a kid? What was the name of the first home-built 3D printer created by MakerBot Industries in 2009? And I was looking for festive earrings, and what I pulled out was my red 3D printed earrings to be both tech and somewhat festive. Not done on a MakerBot, I would hasten that. Okay, next question. What device did this patent for a Christmas angel double up as? So what can this Christmas angel also do that someone put in a patent for? I
want to know what the numbers...
I enjoy how Trevor's answers fit the questions we're currently on. Like this said washing machines. It said 6 washing machines. Oh, Josh is giving clues that suggest what size the robot might be.
Are they right clues or wrong clues?
I don't know, because it's quite obtuse
Neither.
as a clue.
But it's a very cool clue. Thank you for taking the time to either make that up or look that up. Either way, I appreciate you.
Thank you, Josh. Oh, Trev Sharp seems to have one of the answer to number 7 that he needs some replacement parts for. So if anyone does have some replacement parts for the answer to number 7, then please message Trevor. Okay, Trevor, Summon a Lemon is high up there on my list of favourite silly answers. Okay, question 9. In which century was tinsel thought to have been invented? In Germany. And the first tinsel was in fact made of actual silver. So what century was the actual silver tinsel thought to have been invented in Germany? So, yes, just a century. You don't need any more detail than that. But if you get the specific ballpark decade years, then you can have an extra point.
We're looking at you, Sarah. Any insight?
Well,
I feel like you got an unfair advantage.
why? For being German. Thanks. I knew I had to know this one. I can tell you that it's a lot longer ago than you think it might be.
Oh,
I feel like you should have kept
cryptic.
that to yourselves for
I can give you the German word for tinsel. It's called Lametta. There you go.
Oh, that's nice.
Useless.
I mean, the metal.
Lametta.
That's something to do with metal.
we do the last question. Chris, you take away my slides. Okay, number 10. What year were the first electric Christmas lights created? And I will take to the nearest decade will be rewarded, so closest to the nearest decade.
Are we talking high street Christmas lights or the ones you put on your tree Christmas lights?
The first electric Christmas lights. So Christmas lights that were not just candles you shoved in your tree and hoped your house didn't set on fire. Hence the angel, maybe a clue. That's the only clue I'll give. All right. Is everyone happy? Had enough time? Ready for the answers? Ready to go to bed? Okay. Answers to round 4/3. What rhyming invention did Peter Halkett design based on the Macintosh? And I purposely didn't use the word that it rhymes with. Did anyone get this one? What is the Macintosh? It is a coat. And what was the invention? It was the coat boat.
Oh, yeah, that one.
That became a boat. So all you had to do was work out the rhyme on that one. So anyone on the chat get the coat boat? Let us know.
Do they sell these on Amazon?
It's even got a sale.
If you go back to the 1840s Amazon, they might well do.
I could just see everyone in Exeter going down on these in the summer.
Okay, the cyclamen.
Don't say I actually can.
What do you think was the cyclamen's special ability? Got pedals on the other side. Other side of what? I don't know.
I think it had floats.
I thought it could go backwards.
Hey,
You're right, Lucy.
Oh,
It was a land, amphibian, land and sea bicycle. Okay, what did Nekomimi allow you to control with your brainwaves? So this is, I think the clue's in the fact that this is a Japanese company.
Like you can change the colour
No,
of
you
your
could
clothing,
control
couldn't you?
cat ears.
Oh.
And also a tail if you bought the right set. But mostly cat ears that would respond to your emotional state.
And are these still on sale anywhere? Asking for a friend.
Probably, but I'm not sure. This was a good few good few conferences back that I saw these guys for sale. Okay, so what was the name of the seal robot created by AIST? Anyone have this one? Most of you have probably seen it at some point. It is Paro.
Cute.
Very cute.
Paro, the adorable robot seal. Okay, which company developed Spot?
I think I got this one.
Boston Dynamics.
The other, yes, is Boston Dynamics. Now, Chris, I don't know how well YouTube videos play, but here is Boston Dynamics Christmas for...
That's quite disturbing.
Oh, I did it. So let's start it again for no reason.
Happy holidays from Boston Dynamics.
Yeah, if you think that's disturbing, you should watch the one where they learn to open doors.
It looks like headless reindeer.
If you want to be really disturbed, look up the cheetah, Boston Dynamics cheetah. That is terrifying. Okay, moving on from terrifying robots to more terrifying robots. How tall was the USA's first giant piloted mech? Josh S., do you actually know? Or do you just know what it compares to in the world of man-made structures in the US? Does anyone have any guesses? Because I'll give it, if no one's got the right answer, I will give it to the closest answer.
I put 800 meters.
800 meters.
I had 92 feet.
Oh, I don't work in feet.
Well, you divide it by 3 and you've got sort of meters. 30 meters.
Okay. Who's got what we got? What advance have we got on 30 meters?
I put 6.
2.5 meters.
Sorry?
2.5 meters.
You know what? I've realised that the answer's in feet, so I'm being an idiot.
Everyone else has to do the conversions now. You
How
had
many feet is that, Sarah and Philippa? Figure that out.
Like 2.5 is like 10.
Well, Lucy said it was divided by 3, so I'm going to times by 3. Alex, what's your guess?
I put 800 meters.
Oh, yours is the 800 meters. I don't think that's in with a shot, mate, I'm afraid. Callum, what's your...
I'm going to say 12 feet.
12 feet. All right. I like how you've done it in the correct amounts. Martin?
20 feet.
20 feet. Okay, well, Callum takes it by just slightly from Martin, because the answer is 15 feet. So, Callum, points go to you.
So just a quick side note for, this is for Lucy, but I just found these used on Amazon. They are available from your favorite online retailer. So
I love you so much right now. Thank you.
Just
Sorry,
saying.
I feel like I need some love also for highlighting that these things exist.
Well, I mean, I already loved you so much, but now Chris has just gone the extra mile. So you know, appreciate you both.
He's undermined me quite a lot. Thanks, Chris.
Well, look at it more as if he went and did the grunt work. You had the inspiration. All right. Yeah.
Thanks,
There we go.
Chris. I changed my sarcastic thanks to a legitimate thanks. All right. What was the name of the first home-built 3D printer? And I believe, was it Trevor clearly knows the answer to this somewhere out there? But can you get in before his 15 seconds kick in? Does anyone know the name of the first home-built 3D printer? And it is not the name of my MakerBot, which was the second generation Thingomatic.
Isn't it the RepRap? Or was that
RepRap
open source design?
different company.
Say again?
It's a different company, same era, different company.
Yeah, I had RepRap, but that's a Prusa, isn't it? Not a, yeah. Okay.
Well,
The RepRap was aiming to be the most self-replicatable computer, learning from biomimicry. a 3D printer that was able to 3D print itself as much as possible. Whereas MakerBot was just going for something anyone at home could have with minimal equipment. And the first one of their models was called the Cupcake CNC. There it is. Okay. What device did this patent for a Christmas angel double up as? And I did drop a clue a few questions later.
Is it, okay, maybe I missed the clue, but is it a doorbell or like a bell?
Nope.
Like a chime? No, okay. Wow.
Any other
Wi-Fi
guesses?
access point?
Sorry?
Wi-Fi access point?
Wi-Fi access point. No, it might have been before that point. No.
Guessed it washed your clothes for you.
So nobody listened to my clue about the candles on trees and how you might want one of these, that this is also a smoke detector. So back in the candle days of trees, you could have a nice smoke detector angel protecting you on the top of your tree. Whether it ever got, I have no idea. This was in crazy patents.
Combining nice hot light bulbs with slightly dry kindling is a really good idea, isn't it?
Oh, well,
Really effective.
Candles. Back in the day, you tied candles to your tree. So back in the day, Christmas was an extreme, extreme fire hazard. And some family friends of ours who we spent Christmas Eve party with did used to still do the tradition of putting candles on their tree and very quickly putting them back out again. So in which century was tinsel thought to have been invented in Germany? Sarah, you obviously know. Tell us all of your facts.
So it was like 16 something, so it would be the 17th century.
Chris, you stereotyped correctly that Sarah did have this question. It was the 17th century, around about 1610.
I put 1600s.
I just knew Sarah was...
If you said 16, all I wanted was the century. So 1600s is the 17th century. That's
well done, Alex.
It's the same.
I just had faith in Sarah's just general ability to know things.
Really?
So.
I called the seal Robito. Do not have faith in my ability to remember.
What did you call it? Robito?
Robito. Because in German, a seal is a robber. So Robito made sense to me. Sorry, it's been a very long week.
Okay, and finally, the last question of the quiz is not super exciting, but what year were the first electric Christmas lights created? And I'll take the nearest decade. And the answer is 1882. And here is a lovely Pac-Man decoration to... Right, there we go. Quiz done. Because my final round. Oh, you've taken away my Merry Christmas Everybody slide, Chris. Hooray. Thank you for playing. Right, score time then. How did everybody do?
And thank you for playing along. Thank you for playing along if you've been playing along at home as well. And thank you for your ridiculous answers.
Yes, thank you very much, particularly Trevor and Josh and anybody else who was throwing out nonsense. So Josh was throwing out his which I'm not sure I approve of. All right.
We had 3 out of 10, so.
Okay. Sarah and Philippa, you said you had 3 out of 10.
Yes.
Lucy has 2.
Martin?
0.
Oh, Martin. That's a trend. That's definitely a downward trend. It's not good. All right. Callum, what did you get on that round?
2.
2. And Alex? 2.
2. Wonder how much our audience got.
We got a 3 from Peter. A ho 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 from Trevor. Is that 3? I don't know. Josh got 35 snoops, apparently.
Okay, so excuse me. This is your final challenge round. So hopefully you've all got your bread from earlier. Lucy is right in there, prepared. So this is really simple round. just one thing you have to do is, I'm afraid, Martin, I'm not sure how you can do this with anything else apart from bread. So we might just have to give you some random bonus points
To be
depending
fair,
on what you come up with during this round.
Chris, I'm not likely to win the quiz, even if I did a really good round. So I might as well just,
Yeah, I'm afraid Martin's not quite in the running unless he's given a lot of bonus points.
I'm too old.
Okay. You can use paper actually. So what I want you to do is I want you to take the piece of bread and eat it so that it looks like something else. That's it. So make it into something that's recognizable, like the outline of an object. Doesn't have to be tech or digital or Christmas related, although bonus points if you do manage to do a snowman or something. So yeah, eat the bread into a shape of something.
Without looking.
Yes, and do it backwards without looking. Martin, if you've got paper, maybe you can tear bits off a bit of paper until you come up with something recognizable. Points awarded for effort and points awarded for your artistic outcome. So we'll put on some music whilst this is happening. Okay, I believe that's minimal points for effort then.
It's a mushroom.
Oh, I thought it was an apple core.
It could be that as well. Or a tree. Or a snowman.
Callum's putting a lot of thought into his bread eating. I don't know if Sarah and Philip are coming up with a joint display where they each eat bits of it, where they have 2 bits of bread. I don't know. I'm excited to find out. Lucy's very concentrated.
I think I'll let them do some of this stuff off camera. So we'll just cut away for a minute, just so that they're not stuffing their face on camera. So yeah, once again, massive thanks to our sponsors. Couldn't do it without you. Love you. Hopefully see you physically at events in 2021, which isn't that far away now. Hope everyone's done their Christmas shopping. I haven't, so I'll be doing that this weekend. Hope you've been having fun playing along at home, and we hope to see you at our next event, which will be a virtual event which we're doing with the Technology Exploration Lab. More information on that on our website shortly and through our newsletter. Okay, let's go back to the teams and see how they've been getting on. Okay, so nice. So I think we should cut to each one individually, and you can explain what you've made and sell us your creations. So we'll go Lucy first. Sorry, I cut to the person who's still eating.
Still chewing. No, it's fine. Well, I was like being very, very arty and trying to make like a jigsaw puzzle piece, and then I realised I ripped off too much. So then it was going to be like yeah. And I realised that I literally had enough left to make a smiley face, and so I did.
Smiley face have a name. Trevor. Trevor, do you hear that? You've got a bread fellow.
I think it kind of looks like the Cookie Monster's face.
And it's like one of his eyes is like triangle, and the other one's like a slightly different shape. It's like he's got like one eyebrow's raised. Like he's got expression.
There you go.
Yeah, he's definitely got expression, Lucy.
He's very surprised.
I feel like it's the
like marshmallow like Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
okay,
a
Callum.
I've gone sticking with a similar theme, but in the interest of diversity and inclusion, I've gone with brown bread.
Ooh.
And he's got a little hat.
Do you have a piece of toast?
It's more of his hair. No, it was just a Healy.
He looks a bit more upset than Lucy's Lucy spread person.
He's tired. It's quarter to 10 on a Friday night, so he's wanting to hit.
You could just about put it up so you could see through it. It's looked a bit weird when it's right in front of your face with your eyes poking through.
That is
Yeah, that's a little strange. Oh, that is nightmare fuel. Well done. Okay, Alex. See, have you? Okay, you went a bit further than your.
I made lots of crumbs. You saw my tree / bone, but I also made a star or a snowflake.
I thought it was the person who was running really fast.
Yeah, it kind of looks like.
Basically, the Flash.
It looks like a character from Carcassonne, the board game. I've got my geek credentials there.
Yeah, it looks like a baked goods realization of a Matisse. It's brilliant.
Sarah and Philippa.
There you go.
Oh. Doesn't look like it is breaking.
Yeah. This is 2020.
We'll make it. Can I share my favourite cat of bread-based pun, even though I didn't get to take part?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
You can share my screen. It is the inbred cat.
Oh dear.
Yeah, me for I am bread.
Well done. I do feel like your heart was like halves of like a friendship bracelet. Each of you needs to hold up and like connect together.
That's why we broke it apart.
Okay, Martin. I know you didn't have any bread. Oh, you're on mute as well.
Sorry, yeah, I don't have one.
Oh.
I did try and tear some piece of paper creatively, but it went badly wrong. So I've dipped out.
And you're gluten intolerant, Martin.
You can tell us. It's fine.
I was going to say,
Sorry?
are you gluten intolerant?
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
Okay.
I guess I need to award points. So I'm going to go 5 points for Lucy, 4 points Callum, 3 points Alex, 2 points Sarah and Philippa, 1 point for Martin. And
sorry, that was
then
5 points Lucy, 4 points Callum,
3 points Alex, 2 points Sarah and Philippa, 1 point Martin.
Okay, we'll have the final scores then, unless anyone does desperately want to do the anagram round.
I'm voting for sleep. Who else is up for sleep or leaving? Yeah.
Okay, are we ready for final score rundown?
Go for it. Announce.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. In 7th place is Chris for not doing anything and getting any points.
Yay!
Oh, that's harsh.
Well done, Chris.
For hosting and being fantastic. Well done, Chris, for being Chris.
To get bonus hat points.
All right, you get 100 bonus hat points and you win. In 6th place was me with 5 points for running around like an idiot getting anagram food. And then in 5th place is Martin with 7. Started strong in that first round, Martin, but the data showed a trend downwards, I'm afraid. Okay, in very closely in fourth place, very close to third place, was Callum. No, wait. Wrong way round. Sorry, guys. Very closely, Alex with 15 points, followed by Callum with 15.5 points.
Ooh.
So Alex in fourth and Callum sneaking in to third place. And for our final two, now I think it's worth noting one is a team of two and one is a team of one. So maybe it's almost a joint victory at this point. Second place is Lucy with 22.5 points. Well done, Lucy. And third place, Sarah and Philippa with 26.5 points. So I feel like a fair victory between Lucy, Sarah, and Philippa. So, woo!
Well done.
Nice. Good effort.
Well done,
everybody.
everyone.
That was fun. It was very silly from start
Commitment.
to finish. That's the way we like it.
Yeah. Loved your commitment to staying up and joining us on stream. You know, it's been a hard week and it's almost Christmas time, so we're almost there. But thank you all for joining us. So we had Martin and Lucy from The Data Place. We had Alex from Prison. We had Callum from Landmark Information Group. Sarah and Philippa from Digital Exeter. And from Catherine and myself from Tech Exeter. Thank you for joining. Have a wonderful Christmas and New Year. Does anyone else have anything to say before I just shut off the stream?
If you want any tech/Christmas anagrams, then hit me up because I have a whole stack of them. They're pretty fucking fantastic. Sorry, all language.
Yeah, brand new, unused, fresh out of the box.
They're good stuff. I tested them on some people and they said it was top quality anagrams. So, market rates, hit me up on Slack.
Stay safe, everyone.
Excellent. Thank you.
Really appreciate it.
And
Thanks,
everybody. Merry Christmas.
Bye.
Merry Christmas.
Bye.
See you all later. Bye now. Thank you for watching. See you next year.